we are going to solve this polynomial. So in our previous video, we learned about the fundamental theorem of algebra. That tells me I am going to have 3 solutions. Okay? Again, we have options there. All 3 can be rational. 1 rational, 2 imaginary, 1 rational, 2 irrational. So it depends on what we're dealing with. And we won't know until we dive in and we see. Okay? Then we have the rational root theorem. What are we going to use for our rational roots? We don't want to just guess randomly. We want something to help guide us. So we take the factors of our constant. So we're going to take 1, 2, 5, and 10. We are going to divide that by the factors of our leading coefficient. So 1 and 2. So now when I build my list, 1 over 1 is 1. 1 over 2 is 1/2. 2 over 2 is 1. I already got it. 2 over 1 is 2. 5 over 1 is 5. 5 over 2 is 5/2. 10 over 1 is 10. And 10 over 2 is 5. We already got it. So this is the list that I am going to guess from to try to find my rational roots for this polynomial. Again, this will only help me find the rational roots. So I'm going to start guessing. Okay, I'm going to look at this real quick. Solid. All right. So since I know the answers to this one, I'm going to just show you a couple. Here we go. So if I were to test 1, so I put 1 in the box, then I'm going to have 2, -9, 5, and 10. So I'm going to drop the 2. 1 times 2 is 2. -9 plus 2 is -7. -7 times 1 is -7. Plus 5 is -2. 1 times -2 is -2. 10 plus -2 is 8. That is not a remainder of 0, which means 1 is not a solution. I guess I should mark it off my list here. 1. 1 doesn't work. So I've got to keep guessing. And right now, that's my only option. I'm going to have to go through this list until I know either it works or it doesn't work. Okay? So I'm going to try 2. So leading coefficients, solid. I drop my 2. 2 times 2 is 4. -9 plus 4 is -5. 2 times -5 is -10. -10 plus 5 is -5. 2 times -5 is -10. -10 plus 10 is 0. Nice. 2 is a solution. Cool. We got an answer. From here, we're not going to go back to 2, -9, 5, and 10. I could keep working with 2, -5, and -5. If this is a factor, so once we know x equals 2 is a solution, that is the same as the factor x minus 2. This is a root or a 0. This is its factor. Okay? I'm going to put that here. Root / 0, where this is its factor. We can see the answer 2 from the factor. We can build the factor from the answer 2. Okay, if this is a factor, that means our resulting polynomial is also a factor. So this right now, we're looking at 2x squared minus 5x minus 5. We could keep going at this point and keep testing our roots. But I'm going to show you something that's kind of a helpful hint. Now that I know this, if I were to try to factor this using the skills we learned in Math 2, I'm going to take 2 times 5, and I get 10. What are the factors of 10 that will combine to be -5? Well, our factors of 10 are 1 or 10, 2 and 5. The signs are opposite. Larger sign is negative. That's a -9 or -3. Those are my only options, none of which are the -5. That's telling me that right now, my next two solutions are either imaginary or irrational. We're not going to find them with our rational root list. We're going to have to find our answer another way. So at this point, we're solving our polynomial using our rational list. My only rational root is 2. Okay, good luck. Email me if you have questions.